To operate and prevent overheating, your car needs coolant. The last thing you want is for an engine to overheat and shut off, which could cause irreversible damage. The radiator cap is one of the most important parts of the cooling system, even though it is made up of many different parts. It's one of the most important components of your cooling system, but you've probably never given it much thought unless you're experiencing issues. But what are the signs of a faulty radiator cap, and how do you know when you need to replace it? Let's find out. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Leaking coolant. Coolant pooling beneath your car is the most obvious indication that something is wrong. Since the cooling system in your car is sealed, everything that enters is meant to remain there. You should look into the matter more if your car is leaking coolant. It may be the result of a malfunctioning radiator cap. Steaming engine or radiator cap. The radiator cap performs an excellent job of pressuring the system to raise the coolant's boiling point when everything is operating as it should. But if you have a faulty radiator cap, the coolant won't reach the right temperature and it can start to boil. As a result of the coolant boiling out of the system, your engine or radiator cap will produce a lot of steam. Low coolant. If you had enough coolant one day, you should have enough the next because your car has a sealed cooling system. Your engine is either burning coolant or leaking coolant. If you find that you need to add more coolant frequently, it's heading in the right direction. If your coolant level is constantly low, check your radiator cap to see if it's the source of the leak. White streak on radiator. Your coolant may not be reaching the ground just because it is leaking from your radiator cap. If the leak isn't severe enough, the coolant may burn off the radiator before it begins to drip off the bottom. The radiator cap is located at the top of the radiator. Should that occur, the radiator where the coolant burned off will still have white streaks on it. Overflowing reservoir. A certain temperature must be reached for the coolant to produce enough pressure to open the radiator cap pressure valve, returning the coolant to the reservoir. However, an improperly functioning radiator cap may return an excessive amount of fluid to the reservoir, forcing coolant out of the overflow hose. Overheating engine. To maintain the proper temperature for your engine, your radiator cap performs several functions. Just keep in mind that a malfunctioning radiator cap can result in an overheating engine. Replacement cost. Depending on the model of the car, the average cost to replace the radiator cap is between $10 and $50. A replacement radiator cap can cost $5 to $25, but labor is frequently free and takes only 10 seconds. The good news is that replacing a malfunctioning radiator cap is among the least expensive repairs you can make. What's even better is how simple it is to replace. Although labor costs may differ based on whether the mechanic you take it to has a fixed minimum charge for all jobs, we strongly advise replacing it yourself because it's so simple. To remove the radiator cap, simply find it, press down on it, and twist it counterclockwise. Just make sure that before doing this, the engine is completely cool. It is necessary to let your car sit without a radiator cap for a minimum of 12 hours. To complete the task, simply turn the new radiator cap in a clockwise direction. It can save you a few bucks at the repair shop and is quite simple to do. Hope the information was helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.